Hello everyone, I'm Amulya VR of Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering and I belong to the branch CSE AI. Today I'm back with another subject, the Environmental Protection Management and the topic Waste Audit and Pollution Prevention Control. So let us see what we are going to learn today. The contents are Waste Audit and Pollution Prevention Control Guide, why conduct a waste audit, types of waste and their impacts, establishing a waste baseline, conducting the waste audit, analyzing audit findings, developing a pollution prevention plan, implementing pollution prevention strategies, monitoring and the continuous improvement. So first, let us see a comprehensive guide which is of waste audit and pollution prevention control. So first, a waste audit is a systematic process of analyzing the waste generated by an organization, a community, to identify the opportunities for reduction, recycling, and proper disposal. So it forms the foundation of effective pollution prevention control, which will enable to minimize the environmental impact while optimizing the resources use. So the comprehensive guide will emphasizes the integration of waste audits into broader sustainability practices. So which will highlight their importance in waste management and the pollution mitigation. The audit involves categorizing the waste and also quantifying its sources and understanding the impact that it has made on the lifestyle. Also, it helps organizations to reduce their carbon footprint and also conserve their resources and comply with the regulations of environment. A comprehensive guide will provide a step-by-step methodologies, tools for data analysis and best practices for waste reduction. Ultimately, this approach will foster the culture of environmental responsibility and the sustainability growth. So next, let us see why we have to conduct a waste audit. So a waste audit is essential for identifying all the inefficiencies in the waste generation and the management process. So it will provide a clear understanding of types and quantify like the types and the quantities of waste an organization will produce. So this will help to pinpoint areas for the improvement. So conducting a waste audit will also help the organization with to comply with the environmental regulations, also to reduce the disposal cost and enhance their sustainability profile. Additionally, it also identifies valuable materials that can be recycled or reused. So this will create economic opportunities. For manufacturing units, audits can reveal production inefficiencies, while in offices, they can uncover the areas for paper and energy conservation. So the waste audit also raises the awareness among the stakeholders, which will foster a collective effort towards reducing the environmental impact. So overall, waste audit is a proactive step towards achieving the sustainability goal. So next let us see the types of waste and their impacts. Waste can be broadly classified into liquid, gaseous and hazardous forms, each with unique health impacts. So solid waste, which will include plastic, metals, organic matter. So this will contribute to the land and water pollution. So when it is managed improperly. Liquid waste such as industrial effluents, like the waste that is discharged from the industries. So this can contaminate the water sources, which will affect the aquatic ecosystem and also the human health. Then we have the gaseous. So this emissions will often be from the factories and vehicles. So this will contribute to air pollution and also the climatic changes. So hazardous waste will include chemicals and e-waste. So this will possess severe risk due to its toxicity and the non-biodegradability nature of it. So the management of these waste types can lead to soil degradation, water scarcity, and loss of biodiversity. So these are some of the impacts which can happen if it is not managed properly. Understanding the composition and sources of waste is very much critical to design the effective waste reduction and pollution prevention strategies. By addressing all these waste impacts, the organizations and the communities can significantly reduce their ecological footprint. So let us see how to establish a waste baseline. So establishing a waste baseline will involve quantifying the volume and the types of waste that are generated within a specific period, serving as a reference point for tracking the progress. So this baseline will help organizations to identify major waste streams and also to measure their current environmental impact and set a target. So a waste baseline will typically require collection of data from various sources such as the production process or office activities or any community habits. So tools like waste log and also weight stations and any other software solution can facilitate accurate measurement of it. So establishing a baseline also involves evaluating the waste disposal methods such as landfilling or recycling. The step is essential for identifying the inefficiency, understanding the cost implications, and also prioritizing the areas for intervention. So next we have conducting the waste audit, like how to conduct it. A waste audit will typically begin with planning, where the objectives, scope, methodologies are defined. Then the next step involves the waste collection and the segregation of it. So which will be categorized into recyclable, compostable, hazardous or residual types. So data is collected on volume, weight and the source of each waste category. So the tools what we first discussed such as the weigh scales or spreadsheets are commonly used. So for comprehensive results, audits will include interviews with employees or the residents of communities to understand the waste generation behavior, like in what way the waste is generated maximum and minimum. So after collection of this data, it is documented and it is analyzed to identify the patterns and the inefficiency. So the audit may also involve like the inspection to evaluate proper waste disposal practices and the compliance with environmental regulation. So then effective audits will require collaboration among various departments and stakeholders and often reveal the unexpected insights into waste streams and the management of it. Next, let us see how to analyze the audit findings. Analyzing the data that is collected during a waste audit will involve identifying the trends, identifying the inefficiencies, and identifying the opportunities for improvement. For example, a high proportion of recyclables in the waste may indicate there is inadequate recycling practices, while if there is excessive food waste, it might suggest that overproduction or poor inventory management is there. So this analysis will include calculating a waste diversion rates, understanding season variations, and pinpointing the hazardous waste sources. Advanced tools like data visualization software can make it very much easier to interpret all these findings. The findings will provide a clear picture of the waste ecosystem, which will help the organizations to prioritize the actions such as recycling programs or to process any optimization. Though like there is like analysis and all subsequent waste reduction is there, so it is very much important to analyze all these findings which are done in the waste audit. So next let us see developing a pollution prevention plan. A pollution prevention plan will outline the strategies to minimize the waste generation and to reduce the environmental impact. Based on the audit findings, the plan focuses on source reduction, material reuse, and process optimization. Key components will include identifying opportunities for waste minimization, setting measurable goals, and defining roles and responsibilities of each individual. So the plan also prioritizes addressing the hazardous waste streams to mitigate any sort of risk. So stakeholder engagement is also done through training and awareness programs. So it is very much critical for successful implementation. The pollution prevention plan will also serve as a roadmap for transitioning from reactive waste management to proactive sustainability, which will align with the environmental regulations and the corporate goals. Next, we have implementing the prevention strategies. So, implementing these strategies will involve putting the pollution prevention plan into action. So, that is it. So, strategies may include redesigning the products for recyclability, replacing the hazardous materials with eco-friendly alternatives, or optimizing resources in production. For example, business can implement manufacturing techniques to minimizing the waste material or introduce composting programs for organic waste. So technologies like IoT enabled waste monitoring systems can improve the efficiency of it. So effective implementation will require employee training, regular progress monitoring, and clear communication of goals with the stakeholders. So financial investment in the waste reduction technologies such as recycling facilities, which are very much necessary. Also, implementation transform the strategic goals into practical actions. So this will reduce the environmental harm and will improve the operational efficiency. So next, let us see the monitoring and continuous improvement of these. So monitoring and continuous improvement are very much essential for sustaining the effectiveness of waste management and the pollution prevention efforts. So this involves regularly tracking waste generation metrics such as diversion rates or recycling efficiency. So this will ensure that there is planned objectives are being met. So feedback mechanisms such as employee suggestions or customer input can identify new opportunities or places for improvement. So that is it. I would like to thank each and everyone for watching the video completely till the end. I also request you to please like the video and share the video amongst your friends. I will make sure to come back with another video on a different subject. Until then, have a good time. Thank you.